most of the teams, but the girls lacrosse team, they're a scoring machine.
Yeah, they're playing phenomenal right now, John. They're doing big things. They're scoring tons of goals, just destroying their opponents, and they're making it look easy. And they are currently 11-1 right now. They're riding a 6-game win streak, and they trail only 10-0 Manchester Essex as the best team in all of Division II North. The girls have the offense clicking on all cylinders as they round the midway point of the season. They've tallied double-digit goals in 7 straight games now. The team improved their record by 4 wins this week, first by beating the Danvers Falcons 11-10 behind Hadley Carleton's 4 goals. Then Caroline Driscoll was the star of the Magicians' win over Revere the next day, also posting 4 goals in a 14-2 win over the Lady Patriots. And then out of conference, Lexington fared no better, losing to our Magicians by 12 goals themselves, 18-6, with Hadley and Caroline accounting for 14 of the 18 Marblehead goals, scoring 7 times each. And then Hadley continued her scoring rampage in the girls' most recent win against Salem, scoring another 7 goals in that game, leading her team to a 16-3 victory. And it was a good week for the boys lacrosse team as well. They bounced back really nicely from a 3-game losing streak, and now they've won 3 straight, and they're back at 500 with a 5-5 record. The Magicians finished off the month of April by out-netting the Gloucester Fishermen 14-2, led by Andrew McGurran's hat trick. And then it was 2 hat tricks from Magicians players a couple days later in a 21-9 rout of Danvers. Luke Anderson had 4 goals and Drew Chofee netted 3, and he also had 4 assists. And both the boys and girls track teams participated in a tri-meet this week with Saugus and Swampscott. The boys remain undefeated at 4-0, beating Swampscott 83-53, and they beat Saugus 99-37 and placed first in 7 events. And the girls' team improved to 3-1, beating Swampscott 89-47 and Saugus 103-33, with first-place finishes from Sarah Caulfield in the long and triple jumps, and shot put and discus win by Chloe Ferrucci. And the baseball team 6-4 right now. They started the season 5-0 and then suffered a 3-game losing streak, and they continue to be up and down one day to the next, and that was proven again to be the case this week. On April 29th, the Magicians handled Lynn English 3-1, getting quality innings in a win by Spencer Carr, who also helped his own cause by driving in a run, and Josh Tassinari and Cole Garaventi also had an RBI each. The Magicians' next scheduled game was postponed, so they had 5 days off before they traveled to Beverly on a cold and rainy May 4th, where they were just held to 3 hits in a 9-0 shutout. The softball team, on the other hand, has shown consistency all season long. They've been consistent at the plate, hammering home runs left and right, and been consistently good in the field as well, committing very few errors. The girls are 9-1, but after their loss to Classical, and with last year's freshman phenom pitcher Maddie Ernst struggling on the mound, Coach Johnny Gold decided to make a pitching change, bringing in a new freshman phenom by the name of Charlotte Plackens. Plackens has basically been unhittable so far, striking out 14 Lynn English batters in a 15-5 Magician win. Emily Promise hit a 3-run bomb in that game to lead the offense. And like the baseball team, there was a long break in between softball games, but it was a non-factor for the Magicians in their next tilt against Beverly. It seemed like our girls could have beaten the Panthers with their hands tied. Beverly was unfocused from the opening pitch. They got behind early, committed a lot of errors, and by the 5th inning, they probably just wanted to escape the cold. I know I did. Marblehead took advantage of the lethargic play by the Panthers, who committed numerous errors, which led to the mercy rule coming into play in the 5th inning. It was a 12-0 final. Charlotte Plackens only allowed 3 hits while walking 1 Beverly batter and striking out 5. And for the offense, Emily Trasher, Sabrina Doman, and Marblehead Fitness Center player of the game, Allison Capel, each hit long balls. It was an exciting 5 innings for the Magicians. I'll tell you that. It was a lot of offense with the 3 home runs. The defense was on par, and Plackens was great on the mound. So this is definitely a game you want to tune into. The game will be played here on MHTV, brought to you by our community partner, National Grand Bank, on Monday, May 9th at 7:30 p.m., and then again Saturday, May 14th at 1 p.m. The boys tennis team split their pair of matches this week and is now 7-2. The guys were outmatched by local powerhouse St. John's Prep, where they were blanked 5-0, but then they returned to NEC play, in which they're the powerhouse, and they proved it, shutting out Danvers 5-0 with singles wins from Justin Faya, Felix Litvak, and Billy Ackerman, and double wins by the Grenadier and Dan Litvak, and on the other team, Sam Orenstein and Garrett Tully. And last but certainly not least this week, the girls tennis team, they improved to 6-0. They're eyeing another conference championship, also rolling through their NEC opponents this week, taking down the Falcons at their home nest 4-1. And that's all I have for Headliner Sports today. Make sure you tune into that softball game. The girls are playing great right now. It's exciting stuff. Thanks for watching today. I'm Jess Burton. John?
All right, thanks a lot, Jess. And finally tonight, Marblehead resident Dr. Suzanne Waddell passed away on March 30th at the age of 60. She was the CEO of Boston Medflight for 26 years, and this past weekend, Boston Medflight paid tribute to Dr. Waddell with a missing man formation of helicopters flying over Marblehead Harbor. We leave tonight with video of that flyover taken by MHTV's James Maroney. Have a good week. We'll see you next time.